And I will say once again, welcome. I am Shiver. If you haven't heard me cast before, I'm mostly a play-by-play caster, and I'm missing a co-caster tonight. So I'm apologizing for that because there will be less tactical insight than you might be wanting to. Oh, and I apologize also for having to not change the settings yet, so I can have a proper screen. And we're here tonight with Counter Logic Gaming versus Team Dignitas. Team Dignitas on the Radiant side and CLG on the Dire side. And we just came into the bans and picks. And the first pick / ban is for Dignitas. And we're gonna see what they're gonna go for. I secretly hope that we'll see a lone druid, but I'm not really expecting one because yesterday, well, there were some games where he was played yesterday. Well, don't really know in what, but he didn't really work out all that well. So as a first ban, we see Chen banned out. Solid ban, nothing surprising there. Also, as always, we have to remember that every time Dignitas bans something, it's also something they don't want to pick up first. It's just something that they don't want to play against, but they have another first pick in their minds, maybe. For now, at least. And yeah, Furion gets banned out, and for CLG it counts that just they don't want to play against that, so ban it out. And yeah, so it's just solid bans. Nothing much you can say about that. They just don't want to have any pushers in both lineups, and yeah, you can't really distract anything from their tactics so far based on that. Yeah, what can we say in the meantime? Nothing. I guess we're just gonna have to wait until they ban more out, and they're taking their time. Not really sure what they're banning yet. Actually, gonna take into their reserve time for a second ban. That's quite unusual, but for the first bans, that's actually trickier to know which one you don't want to play. Also, yeah, it's. I always think the first pick team has got to play it a bit more strategical than the first ban team. But they're gonna ban out Anti-Mage. What can I say about that? Ban out Anti-Mage, yeah, sure. Don't want him, fine. It might mean that they want to make it a late game, but with a different carry. We're gonna see if they're gonna go for that. CLG taking their time for their second ban also. Also taking into their reserve time. I wonder if what they're discussing at the moment. I think the discussion would mostly be about do we want to ban Lone Druid, or are we going to have the risk of letting him in, since he wasn't very game changing in other games earlier. And we also still have to remember there's Lycan still in. There's all these heroes that you maybe want to ban, but only if you know that they're going to be played properly by the other team, so to speak, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And they ban out the Lycan. So they don't want to fight a Lycan, and we're going to see then the next ban coming out from Dignitas. And which heroes are still left into ban? Well, that's actually quite a bit, because yeah, Leshrac is still in there, Windrunner is still in there, Tidehunter is still in there, being played by most teams lately, as in either he's banned or picked. Nothing in between. Same for Windrunner, of course. Invoker, how can I forget Invoker? Invoker is still in. I'm so used to seeing Invoker banned that I'm actually, not taking him into account all that much. I actually would like to see Invoker played though, if only for once. And yeah, the last ban is gonna come out from CLG soon, and it's gonna be one that, yeah, that they don't want to play themselves maybe either. I mean, there's still a couple heroes in the picks that are normally that would be first ban potential. It's gonna be Lone Druid. Oh, such a shame. That's such a shame. Oh well, they're gonna have the first pick, and it could be anything. It could be a Darkseer, Leshrac, Windrunner, Tidehunter. I was gonna say Venomancer, but I'm not exactly sure about that one. I saw some VODs today where Storm Spirit was the first pick. I'm not expecting that, but that would be fun. But but it seems like Dignitas might have wanted to go for that lone druid. They didn't get the opportunity to get him because he was banned, and they actually have to think about another first pick for this first pick, and they're going into reserve time once again. And well, are there any heroes that I am forgetting at the moment? Because we have the Enchantress. What's gonna be the Windrunner? Yeah, it's just a solid pickup, and I'm expecting to see a Tidehunter now together with maybe a support or a Shadow Shaman perhaps. And as for the lineups, some of the names from CLG changed, and Blood Warrior is Pycat, but for the rest, CLG's names have changed, and Dignitas names actually also changed some. So thank you for that. Just saying. Wanted to say that.
10 seconds remaining.
There's the Leshrac and the Tidehunter. So Tidehunter still getting picked up quite fast, and Leshrac. So it seems like CLG wants to do some heavy pushing, some early game towers perhaps to get that gold advantage going, and hopefully for them keep it going. And that means that the next pick is going to be for Dignitas, and they might think about some team fight potential also. Now that the Tidehunter is already in, they might want to think about a Darkseer. It could be great, or a Darkseer combined with a Venomancer probably, or not probably. I mean perhaps, because obviously I don't know what they would pick. At least they're taking their time in their picks. It's
Reserve time.
taking into reserve time once again. They do take it little bits of reserve time at the same time, or you know, per reserve time. So they will have enough. Definitely won't have to make rash decisions, I hope, for them. But yeah, I'm looking for some maybe some disable also, because yeah, support Crystal Maiden.
Radiant team pick.
And their last pick is gonna be a Queen of Pain. So no team fight. Well, yeah, a Queen of Pain is team fight, but it's also yeah, she's just strong. She can gank. She can semi-carry. It's just solid pickups and a lot of magical damage to go through. And there's the Enchantress being picked up, more pushing power for CLG. So they're gonna, or Dignitas is gonna need their anti-push with the power shot and the shout from Queen of Pain, because well, otherwise they'll lose some early towers, or they might even still do so. And Darkseer is banned. Actually, is banned by Dignitas, which I find quite surprising because I would expect them to still want to have some sort of team fight, which is probably why CLG bans out Enigma, because they don't want to have, they don't want Dignitas to have more team fight than them, so they ban out Enigma. So yeah, and the Dignitas actually has the first pick, so I was expecting Dignitas to pick up the Darkseer, just to have some first pick, wow, some tank ability. Tank, jeez, group fight, yeah. Beastmaster actually gets banned out. Not very surprising, because CLG still could go for the Beastmaster, and because they still miss a solo mid or solo side lane. Leshrac could go solo mid, I guess. And Ricky gets banned out. And that's actually a pretty good ban, because it would fit into a Dignitas lineup. Enchantress wouldn't be alive for a very long time if a Ricky was in the game. And the first pick after the second ban phase is up to Dignitas once again, and I still think maybe, I was gonna say a Sand King, but Earthshaker is just as good for their team fight potential. And if we can see some good fishers, then we will definitely have some great team fight potential on Dignitas as well as on CLG with their Tidehunter. The next pick for CLG, I said they were missing a middle, but also I think they're missing a support, unless they're going to play Enchantress as a heavy support. And maybe they still want to stun, so a Vengeful Spirit wouldn't be misplaced in that lineup, but we also still have Venomancer in the pool, so he could still be a pickup as well.
5 seconds remaining.
But if you have, yeah, well, they might also want to go for some right-click damage. Maybe go for Mirana also with a stun, and it would be a side lane solo for them. So they could lane maybe Leshrac in the middle, Enchantress in the forest, and Tidehunter with some other support on a side lane also. But we're gonna see what they're picking up. They're taking into that reserve time. They still, well, I guess if it would be good if they had like a Vengeful Spirit maybe, or Mirana, or both. I'm gonna go for both. maybe. Yeah, don't know. Marana would definitely be helpful though, because Dignitas already has technically two solo lines. They have the Windrunner, they have the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain could go mid, or Windrunner could go mid and Queen of Pain side solo. It's either way, and Dignitas can still pick up a hard carry, and they'll have a great lane with the Crystal Maiden and the Earthshaker. I was actually thinking about Morphling for Dignitas, but it could be a good tactic from CLG to pick up Morphling instead, so that Dignitas doesn't get Morphling and have a strong lineup, or a more strong lineup than they already have now. So it could be a semi-counter pick, but it does fit into CLG's lineup. Also, he does have that mini stun. He has an escape mechanism. He can farm up and he can go late game. He can go very good late game. It's a bit of late game. But that would be the counter to the coming carry pick for Dignitas, and I think they might want to have something like a Faceless Void, but then they would be having a melee, two melee in a tri lane, which is not really ideal. So maybe they want to go for a ranged carry. Maybe a Drow. Ooh, a Drow. A Drow would be able to silence, so that wouldn't be bad at all, actually, I think. That would actually be decent. Well, we're gonna see what they're gonna do there. For the last pick for CLG afterwards, I think they still, if they're gonna play Enchantress as a full-time support, which I'm not really a fan of, I have to say, because she's then so squishy all the time, even though she has her heal. Oh, it's gonna be a Razor instead, also a ranged carry, and super solid, so that's a solid, I would say old school, but still not really old school, but it's a solid regular lineup for Dignitas with two solos and a tri-lane. Well, sorted for them. Last pick for CLG is something maybe like yeah, well, like I said, I'm gonna go for support if I were them. But they also still need a they could just dual lane, maybe even Leshrac in the middle, and I think Enchantress might be going laning, looking at their lineup. I'm really curious how they're gonna lane this, so it's gonna be a Sand King. I like Sand King though. Yeah, it's good. He's good. We might be able to see a Sand King in the middle. He's being played mid quite a bit lately, so that would be nice if we see him in the middle with Tidehunter and Leshrac. I'm gonna have a laning Enchantress, I think, though, because there's not really a definite side lane that I would place versus a Queen of Pain or a Windrunner. So yeah, I'm curious how they're gonna lane it. Maybe just two dual lanes. Maybe just two dual lanes, with one with Enchantress and Tidehunter, and one with Leshrac and Morph, or yeah, Leshrac and Tidehunter and Enchantress and Morph.
10 seconds remaining.
It's gonna be very unusual, and I think Dignitas also won't know what to really expect, even though they're probably a bit more skilled at this than I am. But if they are indeed unaware if they are indeed unsure of how CLG is gonna lane this, then yeah, then they're gonna be in for some surprises, as are we, hopefully. No, someone just disconnected, so we're gonna wait until the reconnect is in. I can do a short introduction for the players that are in game at the moment, even though it's not really a lot. So that's not. I'm gonna just wait until everybody's in, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna wait and see until the pause is over and until people reconnected to the game, because I guess yeah, Freezer disconnected from the game. Freezer playing on the on the Razor, of course. So then the whole I can actually introduce the whole Dignitas team already, since Freezer is on the Razor. Sony's playing the Windrunner with Come With Me on the Queen of Pain. Chewy? Sorry, no clue. Chewy is I'm really not good at names. So Chewy's on the Crystal Maiden with Nabaz on the Earthshaker. And for CLG, there's actually quite a bit more missing. So, I hope that the Sand King will be coming in soon, because then he'll be like nice spread out and it looks funny. I know, I'm weird. Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna wait until that happens. Before I can introduce, well, Loda is on the Leshrac and Ek is on the Enchantress. Yeah, those are the only two so far. It's 2 versus 4 is not really Dota's thing, so waiting until the load in. Oh, there we go. Freezer has reconnected. It still remains that CLG's other people haven't picked yet, so maybe they are AFK or maybe disconnected too. The question ready comes, but I don't think that CLG will be ready because... Oh, that sound is being weird. Anyway, we see Razor picked up by Freezer now, so cool. There we go, picks her in. There we go, we have the Sand King as a helicopter flying machine thingy. Flat out. Anyway, Miracle is playing the Sand King. Nika is actually, I've been told, well, I haven't really been told, but I've been reading chat and I think it's a stand-in for CLG today instead of Schmugigel? Schmugel? Sorry. No Swedish for me. And Blood Warrior, who's actually Pycat, is on the Morphling. Shout out to the Blonde Girl who's just casting. Thank you. So, yeah, it's nice. Shout out to the viewers that are watching my cast. There you go. Shout out to Seva for being annoying. Don't worry, Seva. Being annoying is good in Dota if you are actually being annoying with the hero you're playing. So I guess that's kinda a comfort. Actually, all CLG's heroes are in, and we're just waiting until CLG. Wow, I'm gonna trip over that word. Is actually ready for the game, and we actually see Loda saying that he needs 1 second, so we're just gonna wait for that. In the meantime, I can't really say anything exciting because nothing exciting is happening. There's no graphs to be shown, there's no money to be shown, there's just Sand King to be shown. Oh, crap, stupid chain. Look at Sand King. Look at him. Mean lean flying machine. Oh, there's a go from Loda. There's no real other heroes looking very, very nice when they load in, right? As in nice, different, I mean. Because that Sand King is just funny. No, the rest is just standing there, being lame. But there we go, Crystal Main resumed the game. Freezer immediately releases his plasma field out of, maybe, tension. I don't know. Yeah, I'm quite interesting to see how CLG is gonna lane this, and it looks like Sand King and or Miracle and Pycat are going for the top lane with the two of them, with Leshrac indeed being in the middle, and Tidehunter. Is Tidehunter gonna solo bottom? Like actually, we might see Tidehunter soloing bottom. That will be quite interesting to see. And this will be quite interesting to see also because we have Sand King in the forest. We have probably Dignitas in the forest soon. Not smoked. Don't have smoke, don't have smoke, don't have smoke. There is a smoke, but there's not. Nah. Let's see if he can get a good fisher off. Nah, he won't. He won't. Pycat and Miracle are backing off already. Actually, Loda is backing off also. He knows that they will be in trouble if they will go there. Razor actually... No. No. I thought he might be taking the long route, maybe going towards mid. Although he's probably gonna try lane on this top lane. Or maybe on the bottom lane. We're gonna see. Looks like Windrunner is moving towards the bottom lane, and we might see something happening here. No, it's just Miracle placing a ward. Queen of Pain spotting him doing so.
The battle begins.
It's a bit of a go for it, don't go for it, don't go for it, don't go for it. Oh, okay. So the laning was wrong. They're actually gonna swap. They're gonna have a Tidehunter solo top, and they're gonna have a tri-lane bottom. And it looks like where word's coming out? Do I hear a Boros strike? Oh, Queen of Pain being caught out in the forest. Hasn't spec blink yet, so will take quite a lot of damage. Does get slowed by the Enchantress, and will get right click down right now. Last hit goes to Sand King. Really caught out there, and such a shame that she didn't skill blink first, because that would have saved her life there. Nice Boros strike. Caught out on her way to the bottom lane. which she is now still going towards too. And I say she because it's a Queen of Pain. I'm used to calling people by the names of the heroes. So just saying. And it looks like Tidehunter is going to have a very hard time on the top lane, being versus the tri lane. I don't think he's going to survive long. There goes a Fisher, and the last hit goes to the Razor. That was an easy kill for him to get, and he won't be having a easy time on the top lane. And I'm expecting him to not be there for very much longer. And never mind, there's a teleport in. I don't think if it's wise to do so. Gush goes off on the Razor. Bit of harassment. Queen of Pain in the meantime on the bottom lane in trouble once again. This does still not have her. Is still not level 2, so still not has the blink. Enchantress getting the last hit on the Queen of Pain. A lot of action for for the first 2 minutes already. Already 3 kills in. And Tidehunter staying back now because he knows that he will be in trouble. But it seems like Earthshaker, I think. Yeah, there we go. Earthshaker going towards the bottom lane to help out the Queen of Pain, who is doesn't really have a lot of experience yet. I don't think she has any last hits yet. Nope. And died twice. And it's not even the lack of the loss of gold that's hurting her most now. It's the loss of experience. Even though she will get it faster with being versus a tri-lane, but the tri-lane just went away, as in Sand King leaving for going for an invisibility rune. And we'll go back. Ooh, looks like we have 2 ganks maybe incoming, both on the middle lane. One on the Shrek and one on the Windrunner. Invisible Sand King is there. But yeah, Crystal Maiden is invisible too and is also there, so this is gonna be fun. There he goes. First on the Shrek, Shackle Shot hits, Edict goes off, Frostbite goes off, but there is the Sand King doing a lot of damage. Double stun on the Crystal Maiden, going down so fast. Nice block on the Windrunner. I don't think there's a Burst Strike yet, and they won't be able to get the Windrunner, who pops herself. And ooh, there's the Enchantress though. She's still in trouble. She's still in trouble. Still tries to get away. Bottle gets hit off. Burst Strike still not back yet. And Sand King, I don't know. Does he want to go for this? No, he doesn't. He does have a Burst Strike again though, so he could do it. A lot of damage already done to this tier 1 tower by the Edict. In the meantime, Morphling happily farming versus the Queen of Pain. Now a dual solo lane. Ooh, hello Enchantress and Earthshaker, both level 2. There's not a lot Earthshaker can do with backup. There goes the Fisher, but he will just be chasing. And support is there, Sand King is there. There could be a Burst Strike. They could still go for this. Oh, wow, sorry. Yeah, they could still go for the Earthshaker, but I don't think they know it's here. There's no blink of... There's a Queen of Pain. Debuff goes off. Fisher's there on the wrong side door, but Shouts gets Enchantress. She didn't have a way to get out with Frost Nova there from Crystal Maiden to help out. So that's nice that Queen of Pain gets a kill from that because she needs that. She needs to get that extra experience, that extra farm, for to make even from dying twice already within 2 minutes. Oh. And it looks like Sand King has come to help out the Morphling. A lot of lane switching, it seems. And they want to go for this. Burst Strike is there. There goes the Weave Form through, but Blink is already up, or is now up on the Queen of Pain, and he will just be able to get out and eat one of his many tangos and gets actually a salve from the Earthshaker. Looks like Tidehunter is been playing it safe a lot lately, and has just been standing here getting some experience. He's level 5, Razor's level 5, Crystal Maiden level 3 though. She's just looking for an opening to see if Tidehunter makes a mistake, and if they can go for that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And this tower actually taking a lot of damage already, almost down 200 HP left. And they will be able to take their first tower quite shortly. And not even on the lane with the Leshrac. So that tri-lane at the start really helped them getting this tower kill. Or tower almost kill. I'm gonna say it that way. Enchantress is now in the forest, just happily farming. Sand King is waiting until he can make his move. And he might be able to do so soon. No, he's just backing off, knowing Earthshaker is there with all his mana, or almost all his mana, being able to do a Fisher. I'm just gonna check to see the gold graph. It's actually it's 1k in favor of CLG. Ooh, we missed the kill on the Windrunner by the Leshrac. And it seems like Edict doing a lot of damage and being slowed by the Enchantress, and that is deadly. Even for a Windrunner who does have Windrun, and she did use it, but to no avail. And there goes the Burrow Strike on the Queen of Pain. There's not a follow-up coming from Morphling though. It looks like Tidehunter is in a little bit of trouble here. Last hit goes to the Razor, diving the tower for that. He might not be happy with the tower here though. No, whoa! One last hit away from dying. It seems like he might want to stay, or does? Nah, there was a salve on the Crystal Maiden who will use it. Burrow Strike on the Queen of Pain, who does have her blink available, will shout and blink away. Not a lot of life left on the Morphling, but he will be able to just morph his way to being to constantly being alive. No mana left on the Queen of Pain to blink away, but there's not gonna be enough range for a slow or something. Double damage on the Windrunner might get a nice shackle here. Ooh, Donkey! Donkey, what are you doing? Donkey, what are you doing? Windrunner, what are you doing? Windrunner getting stunned. And there goes the courier also. Leshrac being here finished off the Windrunner. And actually Razor finishing off Tidehunter on the top lane, and it looks like he might have overstepped himself for the Razor. Razor having a lot of static link from him. And Crystal Maiden coming out, well, alive. But she's a Crystal Maiden, so that's actually quite nice for her. Made of crystal and all. Even though crystal's quite hard. Okay, never mind that. And this Queen of Pain might be in some trouble once again. Oh, never mind. It's just gonna be the tower. Last hit goes to the Enchantress. Some nice gold for her. Only lost a creep to do so. And Morphling is backing off with not a lot of his life left, but still got morph, so he will be safe. I'm just gonna take a look at the farm. It seems like every time I want to do that, I've only done it once though. There's a kill incoming. Some teleport support incoming for the Razor, but also for the Tidehunter. Just gonna check quickly. 33 last hit, 33 for 11 on the Morphling, and there's the Razor gonna go for the Tidehunter. It seems like he wants to though. Sand King is there. Burst Strike on the Razor. Razor being in a lot of trouble right here. Tower hitting on him all the time. And he will be close to dying, but the Tidehunter will go down earlier, also to the Razor, and Sand King has to back off. Razor being left alive, and that static link damage really saved him there, as in that he could kill them before they could kill him. Morphling being shackle shotted to a tree. He's outnumbered by far. Oh, power shot that was meant to hit Morphling hits on the Sand King and actually finishes him off. Leshrac getting the last hit on the Earthshaker, and Leshrac edict killing off the Windrunner. While he chases to get off a stun on the Crystal Maiden. He gets on the Crystal Maiden, but Queen of Pain was able to blink away. Triple kill for the Leshrac. That was super fast reactions from CLG to get in and help out the Tidehunter with this fight. They didn't get the Razor. Tough luck, but they did get everybody, or they did get 3. Razor being in still, getting stunned. There's the tower to help him out. And CLG is wise not to overextend, just in case there will be more TPs coming in, which is very likely actually. So once again, when I wanted to check for stats, something happened. I just wanted to check the farm of the Morphling. It's 33 for 11, and he's farming first the Queen of Pain, which is 24 for 6, so Morphling is getting quite a bit of farm. It's not the most farmed hero on the map though. That would be Leshrac. Yeah, but Razor is quite close to that. And it seems like CLG is not yet done on the top lane. They might want to go for this tower. There's 4 of them there. The only one not there is the Morphling, who's just farming the middle lane. Oh, Razor, what are you doing? Ravage goes off. Leshrac getting another kill on that, and Fisher from Earthshaker didn't do anything anymore. And Chantra's taking a lot of damage from the tower and from the Crystal Maiden. And yeah, Earthshaker just had to back off also because he wouldn't be able to do anything with that. No, what do we see here? Morphling and Sand King going backdooring. Well, it's not really backdooring, but sneaky around the side. But they will be able to just stand there because they're both full health, almost full mana, and this tower won't be alive much longer. Ooh, Crystal Maiden, what are you doing? What are you doing? Teleport coming in. I don't think this is a smart teleport, but it's Queen of Pain. She does have a blink, but guards go off. Burrow Strike goes off. She can't blink anymore. Weave goes through her. Morphling getting the last hit. More farm for the Morphling. And this tower will just take a dive pretty soon. Power shot going through. Doesn't really do anything anymore. Teleport going in forces them back a little bit. Purely out of fright from the Razor. And Enchantress getting nuked by the Razor, who is now turning onto the Tidehunter, who's taking a lot of damage, has to back off. Burrow Strike is there though, Weave from Morphling finishing off the Razor, and yeah, that's Razor morphing out of his agility to strength, so he'll be able to just run away. And actually, Windrunner has to be quick here because it's gonna be 4 versus 1. Bar Strike misses. How can the Bar Strike miss? Power Shot going through finishes off the Leshrac. Finishes off the Tidehunter, but the Leshrac gets a stun in on her, and yeah, they just finish her off. Leshrac getting a monster kill for that one. In the meantime, it seems like Dignitas just staying on this lane. It's so much. Everybody's on the top lane. Leshrac taking a lot of damage. Shout finishing Leshrac off. And there was his monster kill gold going towards the Queen of Pain, who deserves that extra gold to be able to keep her happy. But yeah, this tower is in deny range, so will be denied shortly. I hope for Dignitas. Phew! Wow! That was quite some action-filled moments. I'm just gonna check the gold graph in favor of CLG. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. Yeah, they have the advantage in towers, they have the advantage in kills, and they also have the advantage in farm. And there goes the top tier 1 tower for CLG. But yeah, it didn't go to Queen of Pain directly. Ooh, she will take some harassment from the Leshrac and just blinks away. But there's the slow from the Enchantress. She's actually gonna TP out. Wise decision. Oh, but not enough. And the Anchor Smash just finished her off. That was it would have been, yeah. I was expecting her to be able to TP out. To be fair, Morphling decides to go on the Windrunner, doing a lot of damage. Windrunner doesn't use her Windrun from this. She's just gonna back off, power shotting through to kill off the creep wave. So at least don't push out that Morphling can just stand there and take the tower hits because he's so tanky. More power shot going through is not tanky at all. It took a lot of damage. There will be a they just want the tower. Power shot going through once again. Oh, Morphling taking a lot of damage from that. Now he's actually morphing a bit into strength to get some of his health back off. Edict going off on the tower. Tower dicing super fast, and Leshrac getting the last hit. Burst Strike hits on all 3. Leshrac Nova killing off all. Whoa! Queen of Pain, Earthshaker, and Crystal Main all dying to death. Power shot going through. The Sand King he actually died, and ultra kill for the Leshrac when he finished off the Razor. Leshrac, wow. Just wow. Power shot going through, taking quite a bit of damage. But yeah, not enough. Not enough. And that fight, if you can call that a fight, you could call it a massacre. A Sand King actually died though, so they did get the Sand King. Windrunner got the Sand King. So that's nice for them. And it's, yeah, I wonder why they haven't denied this tower yet. Tidehunter will want to go for this tower, and is actually gonna try to get a kill on the. What? On the Queen of Pain? But he gets a tower instead. Why didn't they deny earlier? Gush goes off on the Queen of Pain. 5 seconds on her blink. Will she be able to do something or try to get away? She actually tried to do this. She does have the mana for it. She can still shout. And there's a Crystal Main. And she doesn't need to shout to get this kill. Crystal Main getting the last hit on this though. I think it would be well, I guess it's okay. And invisible Smoke Top Sand King actually wanting to get something. Queen of Pain is backing off fast enough. Looks like Leshrac is gonna get this invisibility rune and activate it straight away. Activates it straight away. Razor might be in a little bit of trouble. There comes the stun out. Edict is there. Nova is there. A lot of damage being done to the Leshrac, and there we go. Leshrac getting another mega kill. And he was just able to do that. That invisibility rune basically gave him that kill. All he needed to do was press some buttons and stand next to him. And Queen of Pain being harassed a little bit, but Morphling getting her ass back with a Windrunner. Yeah, they're not gonna go for this though. Morphling actually just morphed to his illusion, I think. It's a bit of a stalemate. I think that Dignitas would be able to go for it, but they don't know where the other heroes are, so they don't know that it would have been 2 versus 4 rather than 2 versus 4 with 3 heroes jumping in to rescue those 2 and actually taking that fight. So I think it's quite clever of them to back off at this point, because they have to play very careful to be able to get some advantage, because they need this Razor farmed. They, I mean, yeah, they need some. Someone needs some items. I'm gonna check some items because I haven't done that. There's a mech up on the Windrunner. Not really a lot up on the Crystal Main, but that's to be expected. The Crystal Main does have wards. Has been warding, and looks like a push incoming on the top lane from CLG. We have a Vanguard up on the Razor, which will give him some extra survivability, even though I think he already had that when he just died to the Leshrac, so in that sense, I'm not sure if that really worked out for him all that well. And yeah, this tower is looking for some pressure. And the Earthshaker doesn't really have a lot of items yet either. I don't think he has been warding. I'm surprised that he doesn't have more than this, to be fair. But then again, he doesn't have any last hits. He died twice. It's just been poor for him so far. Razor and Leshrac being the most farmed heroes on the map at the moment, and it seems like a CLG just backs off because they won't be able to push this tower because the defense came in too quickly. Razor just farming the forest. Morphling just farming the bottom lane. Ooh, hello. No smoke up, so Razor can see them. There's the Edict. There's the first Burrow Strike. There's the second stun. A lot of damage being done, but this epicenter still going off. Queen of Pain does get the kill on that and gets a kill on Leshrac. So once again get the kill for the mega kill from the Leshrac, but not before Leshrac, or not after, not before Leshrac killed off the Razor. So the Razor still went down, which no, he didn't have any gold to lose, I think it seems, or he just bought something. I missed that. Hope for him that he bought it before he died, because that would make the kill less grave, especially since they got a kill for Leshrac in return. Leshrac who actually does his Bloodstone now, so this is quite a farmed hero. There goes an illusion. And more warnings. There's a visibility ward there though, so they know it's there. Oh, hello Crystal Main, she won't stand a chance. Enchantress getting that last hit. And yeah, Leshrac able to use his Nova on farm now because he has a Bloodstone, so we'll be able to get his regen back up fast enough. And hello, Invisibility Rune. Leshrac once again, or is it this time gonna be Sand King? It's gonna be Sand King. And yeah, it's Roshan time. Roshan getting stunned. And they will be able to take it down uncontested, I think, because I don't think Dignitas knows that they're there. I mean, they noticed that their ward got destroyed, so maybe they knew that he was going to be there. Ooh, hello, Sand King. Windrunner thinking she's safe because she has a ward, but no, hello, Sand King. Just able to walk around. Ooh, there we go, Morphling picking off the Aegis, and there goes Windrunner taking off a lot of damage. Nice Fissure to help Windrunner maybe get away, but she doesn't have any mana to get away though. There was a little bit of a mana, but Tidehunter getting the last hit with his Anchor Smash even. Was nothing she could do really, thinking she was safe with that ward, but that Invisibility Rune totally ruined that for her. And it looks like CLG wants to push out this tier 2 tower. If it does go down, it would be the first tier 2 tower to go down. It looks like CLG is really deciding where the fights are taking place at the moment, with them being the ones that take the fights. Do the fights? Wow, missing an English word for that right now. Anyway, Morphling is just happily farming. Let's see what he has. He has a Perseverance. Probably going for Lincoln Sphere. Actually should almost have it. Actually should have it. Is that actually Lincoln Sphere? Wow, I would be so blonde if I'm gonna... Yeah, it would be Lincoln Sphere. Almost has it. Almost has it. Yeah, Razor just taking some farm. There's a smoke up from CLG. Let's see if Tide is gonna get in a good Ravage, because that's their action. Hello Windrunner, bye Windrunner, double stun. Enchantress getting the last hit on that, and they showed themselves, and it seems like that they want to take the team fight. They could though, they could.
Healing power.
With one Ravage they could just take it, I think. We just have to see. Got yourself on the Razor. Razor sucking some damage away from the Sand King, but not taking a lot. And the Razor taking a lot of damage. Edict is on, Nova is on. Last hit goes to Leshrac, even though he does get frostbited. But there's nothing more that anybody of Dignitas can do at the moment. And Razor wants a good Ravage. Where's that Ravage? And Morphling pushing down tier 2 tower at the top in the meantime. And he's not afraid, he'll just stay. He does have charges on his wand, so on his stick, magic wand. And Sandkin coming in from behind, doing damage on the Earthshaker. Morphling finishing off the Earthshaker. Nice shackle shot. Sandkin going down very fast. There's the Ravage, only hitting on the Windrunner though. Windrunner off cooldown still. Shout goes off on the Tidehunter, and he will be able to. Mech saves him and will allow him to TP back. Stun comes in to allow us to escape from CLG, because they won't be able, or they won't want to push in anymore, because they just want to stay ahead and don't risk losing anybody and only take secure kills. That's mighty fine for them. Queen of Pain almost, or never mind, has a Black King bar, BKB finished. And yeah, I think a hood is being made on the Razor, perhaps? He doesn't have a lot to go on though, just a cloak. I was looking through items before, wasn't I? Yeah, I've had a lot of change since then. The mana boots on the Earthshaker. And Crystal Maiden still not having anything, but does have a Bracer now, so that will help. Force Staff being built on the Windrunner. And ooh, I think a BKB being built on the Leshrac. With Enchantress having the mech, we just saw saving the Tidehunter. Also has an urn. Very good for her. And the Tidehunter having mana boots and a wand. That's about it. Ooh, but almost finishes his Blink Dagger. So that will be some nice initiations from his side, even though they do have that Sand King also. Sand King, who does have a Blink Dagger already, and the mana boots. And seems to be also the warding person for CLG. Yeah, Link is now completed on the Morphling. And he has 1800 gold left, so I guess we missed something in the courier just now. Because otherwise he wouldn't have had all of that. This Earthshaker's gonna be in trouble. Morphling getting the last hit, does manage to get off an Echo Slam. Enchantress finishing off the Crystal Main. Morphling doing a lot of damage here to the Razor, who does have his ulti popped, so it will help a little bit. A heal from Enchantress will heal up CLG for a little bit. This Windrunner is gonna be in trouble. Tide doesn't want to do his Ravage because he doesn't have it. And hello Windrunner, bye Windrunner. Enchantress getting the kill on the Windrunner once again. And Enchantress is dominating. I think it's been mostly kills on the Windrunner, though. And this tower, well, the creep wave is there. They will be able to take this tower. They didn't lose anybody in that fight. Only Morphling is very. I was gonna say it's very low on HP, but he's just morphing everything into agility right now. So there we go. Ooh, Epicenter finishes off Queen of Pain, and he managed to back off. Razor is being slowed and is taking a lot of damage, also from the Enchantress, but he will be able to be on high ground, so they just don't go for it anymore. And continue to finish the tower off, which is why they came here. Well, and they came to kill some people. Heroes. Morphling is teleporting towards the top lane, so he can farm up and defend the tower. But it seems like CLG is not ready yet on this bottom lane. They have the Ravage. Almost have the Blink Dagger. I think they want to try to lure out some of Dignitas, but they're not gonna find any Dignitas is following the fake Tidehunter, which I think they know now. Do they know now? Doesn't seem like they know. The Shrek BKB is now finished. Ooh, hello Crystal Main, bye Crystal Main. Bye Crystal Main? No? Crystal Main gonna live? No, Crystal Main not gonna live. Anchor Smash finishing him off, but Tidehunter might have overstretched himself. Nice Fisher! He will die. I don't think that was worth the Crystal Maiden kill, but yeah, that was his choice. I think he made a wrong one. Greedy. And Enchantress getting hit by the Fisher, but has the heal. I don't think that Come With Me is gonna be able to finish her off. Stun misses, but will she try? Ooh, a lot of damage being done. Has to blink away soon. There comes oh Nova doing so much damage on that Earthshaker, going down so fast. Come With Me has her blink, has his BKB, and will still die to the Morphling because there's so much damage. And he has his Eagle Horn now, Eagle Song. Wow, sorry. And yeah, Morphling finishes off the Windrunner pretty fast. He has got a lot of damage right now, and he is morphed into. He's got 1 strength, so he's morphed it all into agility. So he's hurting. It's really hurting. There goes the Linkosphere. Morphling got a triple kill, killing off the Crystal Main, and they will just be able to finish off this tower. And you know, don't care for the Fissure. Who cares? It's just a Fissure. Plasma Field doing a little bit of damage,
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
but not that much. Ooh, damage being sucked from the Morphling, which will actually be very good for the Razor. We will be doing a lot of damage soon if he just starts right-clicking, but he won't be right-clicking. He will be ether blading himself. That's so nice. Or what did he do? Yeah, I think he did. Where's that thing? Well, Morphling. Oh, he was ethereal blade by Morphling. Yeah, and that actually saved him from the Ravage. Aegis actually only now just pops, and nice Fissure. But yeah, Reform doesn't care for Fissures, he will just back off. A lot of damage now on the Razor though. There's a lot of damage on the Razor. A nice Shackle Shell latching Morphling to a creep. But Leshrac seemingly going to be the one to go down first. There we go, there's the Leshrac. I wonder if they're still going to try to go for Morphling. But his Linkosphere finished off the stun he got from the Fissure. So yeah, that's that. For that, they lose one barracks, but they keep the range barracks. Yeah. I'm pretty surprised that they still managed to keep one barracks, because it was a strong push in coming from CLG, and I know I haven't done so in a while, but I'm just gonna show the gold graph. It's a steady line for CLG towards 20k in advantage for CLG at the moment, which is a lot, and I haven't shown this all game, but it's also over 20k experience graph, only just now a little bit tip up as Dignitas got some experience from the kills they just made. So that's the stand so far. CLG in advantage, but Dignitas, if they manage to pick off heroes one by one, and if Razor keeps leeching the damage from Morphling... Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't think they should be there either. Well, if Razor keeps leeching off damage from Morphling, he will be doing a lot of damage also, so things might still change. Things might still change, but seems like Tidehunter is still farming. He actually didn't went for Blink Dagger. He went for a Hood instead. I'm quite surprised about that. But I guess with Sand King already having a Blink Dagger, you don't really need to. Maybe. I still like Tidehunter with the Blink Dagger. But he almost has finished his pipe. Just need 400 gold, which he isn't farming at the moment. I don't think they know that there's. Of course, Razor knows that Tidehunter is there. Hello, Sand King. Sand King gonna find the Tidehunter Burst Strike doesn't hit on him, and he just will back off. I will be able to do so, no problem. And a lot of mana boots on CLG. Let's see, they got 4 pairs of mana boots actually. 3. Wow, I can't count. 3 pairs, and Dignitas only has 1. BKB is. Let's see, still only completed on the Leshrac, I think. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, it's also completed on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, who did pick up another Ogre Club. Yeah, it's gonna go for Aghanims, of course. Duh. Smoke up on Dignitas. I wonder if they're gonna try to find someone or just hope that someone will come their way. But there is another Roshan. Yeah, it's been 10 minutes, so Roshan is back up again. He gets stunned. Morphling makes an illusion of the Tidehunter and will send it somewhere to pretend that Tidehunter is actually there and not with Roshan. But Dignitas already knows that they're there, smoked up and all. There we go, and Morphling getting the Aegis once again. So hard to kill. Ethereal Blade, yeah. Ooh, teleport coming in to save the base. Let's see if there's some extra items that I missed. Enchantress going for that. I think Enchantress is going for the thingy too. Where did they go? What? Oh, wrong donkey. La. Yeah, Enchantress going for Aghanim Scepter as well as a Queen of Pain. And Tidehunter has finished his pipe now. What else do we see that we haven't seen yet? And Razor almost finished his pipe. He just needs a little bit of gold, like 30 gold, and then he will be done. Windrunner trying to get out, and will get out with the Burrow Strike missing. It's just they just have to wait until until CLG tries to push in again, because otherwise they won't be able to go out and farm, because then they will be either cut off or or CLG will try to kill their base, which they would be able to. Yeah, but they just want to pick off some heroes. Ooh, Crystal Main, be careful. Power shot going through, doing a little bit of damage. But everything's up, every cooldown's up. For every team, by the way, so that's just fine. Windrunner hasn't Spectre focus fire yet, by the way, at all. It's not really needed. Ooh, okay, Razor, careful. Pipe goes off on both teams. Yep. Then the Shrek killing off the creeper with his Nova. Slow going off on the Razor, but they won't do anything for it. Ooh.
Come on, sprites.
This is just do they want to go for it or not? Is CLG able to lure them out of their base or not? And Queen of Pain is actually not there. She is fighting top. In the meantime, they go in. Echo Slam still goes off before Tidehunter finish off the Earthshaker. Nice shackle shot, shackling two together, but they won't be able to do anything with it. And there goes the ranged barracks. Earthshaker bought back, so he will be ready for another fight, but he won't have the Echo Slam again. But he should be able to play some nice fissures. Ooh, Racer wanted to go in. There's the Gush. Ravage is still not going off. There is tied with the Ravage. Ravage going off. Whoa! So much damage coming out from CLG. Everybody dies apart from Queen of Pain, who wasn't really there when the fight started, so that's why she wasn't there. But it was the Epicenter, it was the Ravage, it was the Nova. It was just everything at the same time. And of course the right-clicking Morphling didn't really help either. So everybody dropped basically, and there goes the melee barracks. And I don't think no buybacks. We just saw Razor buying a pipe with his last money. No buybacks available, so they will be able to just kill off these ranged barracks, and they should be able to at least get this tower, maybe if they want to go for it. Oh, there's a GG actually called. So they'll be able to do that, and there goes the Aegis. Crystal Main popping off the Aegis. And yeah, the GG called, so CLG wins here from Team Dignitas. I have to say, CLG they were like the director of all fights. They decided when, where and how, and they took advantage of that. And there's still some fighting going off, but the Crystal Main just going down very fast, making Enchantress unstoppable. And Razor just going in and basically suiciding, trying to get a kill, but he won't be able to. And the last barracks will go down shortly. So yeah, CLG coming out on top of this one. With the Tidehunter. I'm a fan of Tidehunter, so I think he made the game, but it was a combination of basically everything. And there go the mega creeps. I'm just I'm gonna stay in game until this explodes, by the way, so just so you know. And it should be pretty soon. Never mind, Windrunner Queen of Pain still in the game. Looks like she still wants some kills. BKB is popped. Earthshaker gonna go down. Crystal Main gonna go. Oh, Zengun not going down. Nice save from the with the blade from the Morphling. Oh, oh. Gosh, finishing off the Queen of Pain. Ooh, Tidehunter. There goes the Ancient. Ancient going down fast. Morphling just standing there. Look at him. Ah, he'll morph towards an illusion. Oh, where's the creep setting on the thingy? Come on.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
There we go. Bye, Lishrak. Nice Fisher. That was, I guess that was, yeah. Oh well. Never mind. So yeah, CLG victory over Dignitas. And thank you for watching. I'm gonna leave this screen up a little bit longer so you can see it a little bit better. And yeah, so I'm Shiva. Please subscribe and follow and like and I don't know. Follow is also on Twitter, so Twitter follow and Twitch follow. And I'm